Oh, I know there's gonna be some opinions about this. There's no door in this closet. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jonathan Montgomery out here in Bethesda. I'm getting ready to check out this house. I'm in the Wingate neighborhood over here, and we got another house that used to be small, but now it's big. And I'm kind of over here. What I'm doing is actually looking for the lockbox. I'm on the side of the house right now. This is it behind me. Man, it's kind of cool looking. So I'm excited to see it if I can find the lockbox. It's a quiet neighborhood. You kind of see there's a mixture of older houses and newer houses. So here behind me, that's an older house that, you know, it's still there. It's pretty cool. But then we have a big house over here, and that used to be a small house. So again, you see a lot of redevelopment going on like that in these communities, and it's just kind of fascinating. You know, I always wonder, how does that impact the entire neighborhood? I mean, look at this house. It's big. It just goes all the way back here. I'm on the side now, but what I'm trying to do is actually I'm looking for the lockbox so I can get in. I've been confirmed to be able to look at this house and all that good stuff, but I just can't find the lockbox. And I know there was somebody here earlier because I saw them when I pulled up, and who knows. Anyway, you guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am almost there, 20,000 subscribers, and I just appreciate all the love you guys have been showing me. Please share my channel with your friends, your peers, your colleagues, whoever, and you know, let's keep this thing growing. So anyway, I'm gonna find this lockbox. It's around here somewhere, and then we'll go inside and check out this house. Okay, I found the lockbox, and I'm just gonna walk. Technically, I could actually go inside this door, but I always like going in the front as much as I could whenever possible, because it's kind of like unpacking, or, you know, gives us an opportunity to reveal this house, see it unfold. And, you know, I'm always going in for the first time with you guys. Most of the time I am. Sometimes I have to kind of cheat. But this one's easy to get inside. And all right, here we go. Okay, now you guys already know that this is cool because we have a little entryway, right? And you know, my wife Tamika loves that. And so this is good. We got some, I'm just gonna take off my shoes. That's what I always do. But the first thing that stands out to me is these floors. I really like this. There's a lot of color that comes out. It's still light, but a lot of texture in the floors. So I think that makes a nice little statement when you first come in. You got this little entryway. The floor is really cool looking. All right, so here we are. Wow, there's a lot of echo. This is what happens when you have an unfurnished house. Man, there's a lot of space here. I like that they put, you know, we did the finish on the walls here. It's not just a flat wall. I think that's pretty cool. Now, I am curious, they may want to have used that space for artwork, but, you know, anyway, what's done is done. You got these large windows, and folks are gonna be seeing you when they walk by. They're coming right into your house. So, you know, you're gonna wanna get some window coverings. But look at all this space. I mean, it's just open, and you know, it's kind of cool. You know, personally, I like a little bit more dramatic lighting. You know, this is cool. So there's a fixture up here so that you can actually install your own light fixture, your own chandelier that's gonna fit your taste. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna actually turn off this light because it doesn't really do anything with all these windows right now. Okay, so we're gonna go back over in this direction. And it looks like I have a study. All right, we got lots of windows, we got lighting. You know, I think this home really should have been staged. Okay, all right, we got the pocket door. Yeah, I think staging, uh-oh. Didn't get the door open. I'm locked in. And that one, the latch caught. There we go. All right, I was about to call 911. All right, so yeah, this house would have really, they should have staged it. In that way, it kind of defines all of the spaces. Even though we kind of know what's going on, but it's just how, it gives an emotional connection to a property when it's staged. Got a closet there. All right, so it's pretty straightforward going through this home. Okay, so that's the stairs. Oh, okay, oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Oh, I like this. Man, it feels like ocean blue. Man, this is cool. I'm digging that. Yeah, I can get with that. Especially it's a powder room. I mean, this is a statement. And then we got, of course, we have the toilet over here. Oh yeah, what do you guys think about that? And it's on the floor as well. Oh man, that's cool. I like that. Of course, if you want to change it, you're not painting that. You are stuck with it. If you don't like it, it comes with the house. You got to put in some work because that is the tile. Man, it's shiny. Okay, all right. Enough of that. That's dope. I like that. You guys let me know what you think about that. So here we went to this bathroom, which has, it makes a statement. Okay. All right, let's see. We're gonna go over here. I think I'll check out. Okay, so we have another living area over here, set up for a TV. We have the plug there. It's not super huge, but it doesn't need to be. And then here is our kitchen. Nice sized countertop. Oh, we got some drawers down here. Or not drawers, cabinets down here. Y'all know I be messing up words. I saw someone, y'all were teasing me about, I think I said chevron when I should have said fleur-de-lis. I don't know, sometimes I just get, when you're doing this right on the spot, not practicing. Here's our refrigerator. Not too bad, pretty cool. And I'm trying to see if they have some goodies in here. That's really what I'm checking for. See if they left me some beverages. All right. And then we have I think this is the combination oven and microwave. And there's actually I'm hearing some murmurings about these combo units. And let me just tell you what I've heard, okay? People that have had experience living with these types of appliances where it's a combination microwave and oven. The problem is that if the microwave goes out, then you have to fix the whole thing. You can't just fix the microwave. Same with the oven. If the oven stops working, you're out of a microwave as well. Now the microwave might work independently, but if you go to get it repaired, or you have to change it out, you have to change out the entire unit. And then you have the other issue of spacing with this cabinet. Now that could probably be resolved easier, but that is one of the things. And the other thing that I have heard, and this is all just hearsay, but people have told me that neither one of these is really an exceptional appliance. So you don't have an exceptional microwave. Now, I don't know what else you need to do other than, warm up some food, but it's not the highest quality. So that's something to consider if you ever think about getting one of these setups. Ask the dealers, get their opinions on that. Now, okay, changing subjects, we don't have a cabinet door. What is going on? This is there's supposed to be doors here. I am pretty sure. I don't see hinges. Let me see how these hinges are set up. Okay, so that's odd. They just left these open cabinets. And yeah, I have questions about that. Because now you're gonna be storing things up there and it's gonna get cluttered and it's gonna look cluttered when you have this beautiful kitchen. And likewise, when you have those cabinets up there, you have glass windows or glass panes up there. And so then now it's gonna look cluttered when you store things up there. Yeah, okay. But we got cabinets. These look like these are pretty custom. We have this cooktop here. We got the water pot, the faucet for the water over here. Nice size hood. So it's a pretty cool kitchen. It's not the largest kitchen. It's not the craziest kitchen that I've come across, but it's pretty cool. And then with this island, we have drawers over here. Now, I don't know if they intended to do this or not, but one thing that I'm noticing that I do like is there's a lot of room to function and move around between this island and the stove and the refrigerator here. I mean, not the stove. This is not the refrigerator. This is the microwave and the oven. But there's a lot of room to get around. So you can actually work without bumping into other family members. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, that's not flowing too well. What is up with that? The thing just died. Okay. I don't know about that. Okay, so that's our only sink. And all right, let me go out here. We gotta check out this balcony. Oh man. Okay, I got that door open. Let's check out this. Okay, we got a little small deck out here. Not too bad. Now I like it. It's not very massive. One of the things, here's our backyard. You don't have much yard, so if you don't want to do a lot of yard work, this is perfect. Okay. This deck back here, it does not give you don't have direct access to the yard from out here. So you have to go inside and go downstairs in order to check that out. But probably due to the sloping in the landscape there, they had to set it up that way. All right, let me go and see what's happening upstairs. All right, this is pretty cool. All right, so now we have our view. Uh-oh, they did it again, y'all. We got another bathroom. Here we go. This time they went with a green. Okay. Oh, I know there's gonna be some opinions about this. I mean, this is either you love it or you hate it. There's no, So yeah, this is interesting. Personally, I like it because it's fun. Okay. We got this bathroom here. All of the entire floor to ceiling is this tile. And somebody's gonna say, that is just not my taste. They did not go neutral here. Now y'all know I don't have a problem with that. You know I really enjoy when developers or builders take a risk, but this might turn someone off, or they're gonna really, really love it. Now, I don't remember how long this house has been on the market, so we're gonna see, and I would probably reach out to the agent to find out what kind of feedback they've gotten. But man, I tell you, that's bold right there. That is bold. You guys gotta let me know. Let me know in the comments. Give me a comment right now. Love it or hate it on both of those bathrooms. All right. Now, here is our main bedroom. Okay. They didn't give us any light fixtures. They just give us, the recessed lighting. You're on your own when it comes to light fixtures in this house. They went dramatic with the tile. Now, this is a closet, but they didn't give us a door. There's no door in this closet. And there's also no shelves or anything like that. So whoever gets this closet has to build out the entire thing, including installing a door. Yeah, I don't know about that. Why did they give him a pocket door? I don't understand that. I guess you could, maybe you could have had one installed on this side. Over here you have some challenges because you have that light fixture. Oh man. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's not the, I don't know. Here's another, I gotta check this out. All right, this is our laundry room. All right, I'm stepping up to go to this area over here. And these are bedrooms. Oh, we got another one. Okay. So we have blue, green, and now black. Okay. I gotta hear those opinions. I can't wait to read what y'all have to say about this. Oh yeah, but this is a bathroom. Okay. I think it's pretty cool. It wouldn't bother me. But I can imagine someone saying, nah, it doesn't, nope, does not fit my style. And then we have another bedroom over here. Lots of light, I love the windows. All right. Okay. And then we're gonna go over here. Check out this other bedroom. Oh man, okay, so this bedroom, this is a nice sized bedroom, different windows, and they actually have kind of a, now this is an interesting setup. Wait, let me check something first. All right, so we have a closet. Okay, again, this closet has a door. As you can see, there's the hinge. There's no shelving, and the door slides, it swings into the closet, so that's gonna limit your spacing when you go in there. But then we come over here and we have this open space that doesn't have, it's a kind of an undefined area. Now, you know, I'm not the designer and I'm not the architect or anything like that, but it seems as if they could have taken this wall and moved it over here and then made that closet bigger. You know, because now you just have this space and then it enters into another bathroom with the black tile, but this one is more black and gray with a hint of gold, whereas the other one had more gold in it. Now I think it's cool. Again, it's funky. Got the toilet going on there, and they went all the way to the ground too. They didn't even. Yeah, this is interesting. So yeah, this space here, I'm not sure about that. I'm trying to think. If I go over here, yeah, that's the closet. They could have made it bigger. I wonder why they didn't do that. All right, let me go find the basement. I'll catch you guys down there. Okay, before we, I found downstairs, but I just wanted to kind of take a look at this area just to show you guys. Here we have kind of a little accessory kitchen area. So that's the main kitchen, and then we have another sink over here. And this one, let's see if it has better water. I guess the water just turned off in this house because it is not coming out. But yeah, this would be kind of a butler's area. Do we need to say butler anymore? Who has a butler these days? I don't know. I don't, that's for sure. All right, let's go downstairs. I will have to say that I like this house, but the lighting package is underwhelming to me. All right, this is our little mud room, and this is just the closet. So there was that side door that we saw earlier, that's this door, and I like that they frosted the glass, so that way people don't necessarily have to be peeking inside of your house, even though they could do the exact same thing right there. All right, let's check this out. Let me see what we got. Okay, so this is a multi-level basement. What do we got going on here? All right. Okay. So here we have another bathroom, and you know, they did some tile work, but they ain't go floor to ceiling on this one. they decided to be a little more modest in this basement bathroom. And this is a powder room, so, all right. And then we have this area. What's going on back here? I guess this could be kind of a rec room, maybe a theater room, a TV room. You know, it's just a big room. It's not a bedroom, doesn't qualify, does not have a door, and you don't have another way to get out of this room. Well, actually, let me check something. Yeah, no, I'm right. Because there's only one way in, one way out to get into that room if you close it off. So this is gonna be kind of a recreation room, not necessarily. I wonder, I'm just curious if it was part of the original house and maybe that was a room. All right, we have this utility area. All right, typical water heater, furnace. All righty, okay. So then we walk around here and we go down a couple more stairs, couple more steps to this basement. And this is how we would go outside. Okay, let's see. Got the Pella. Yeah, this house is kind of interesting. You know what, I'm not gonna mess with these doors because I'm having trouble with this lock. And something tells me, Jonathan, just leave it alone before you tear things up. Besides, we already saw the outside. And they don't have a real patio area because that deck is too low, so there's no way we would be able to. So you just kind of go outside and play around in the grass. And then we have, okay. All right, so this is a bedroom. All right, we have a window that we can climb out of. It's easy to climb out of. Now this flooring is similar in look to the upstairs, but it is not the same floor. And walking on it, I already know this is actually probably, it looks like it might be a laminate. I don't know, but it has a different texture. Very smooth. Did we go in here? Oh, okay. Another bathroom. I did not see that. Okay. And this is a full bath. So, and they were less dramatic with the tile. So they were like, okay, we're gonna, either they said we don't need to spend all that money on all this tile or something. They made some different decisions. And this is our closet. So that's not too bad. So what do you guys think? Oh man, I don't know how to turn off the light in here. How do I turn off the light in this closet? Okay, I'm gonna figure that out later. You guys gotta let me know what you think. You like this house? There we go, took care of that. Or, well, you know what we're gonna do? Let's go upstairs. Let me go figure out, we're gonna talk about the numbers. I'm gonna go find a place to sit down in the kitchen. If there is a place. And we'll see, all right? Okay, y'all, so what do you think? Do you love it or hate it? You guys probably get an idea of my opinion of this house. It's not too bad. You know, I think there's some things I like. There's some things I think they could have done better, at least especially trying to sell the house. Certainly they should have staged it. And then whoever the developer was, they didn't really give a whole lot of wow when it came to the lighting. And it's funny how lighting really impacts a space. And so, you know, they gave us some basic recessed lights and all that good stuff. But in terms of bringing that wow factor to this home, you know, I'm not sure. So check it out. This house has 3,492 square feet and it has 5 bedrooms and 4 full bathrooms and 2 powder rooms. And we saw those and those bathrooms are dramatic. So again, leave your comments. Let me know what you think about those. So they're asking $2.149 for this home. $2,149,000. You guys saw that the basement has about another 1,900 square feet. This house was recently redeveloped, so it's technically built in 2025. I think they tore down an old house, but it felt like there were some parts of the old basement in that basement area. So I'm just curious if there was some foundation they added to. I don't know. But this house has been on the market for 122 days. That is a long time. Now, they started out at 122 and then they relisted it. And with the new listing period, it's been 90 days. So again, quite a bit of time. Now, it just turned out that the interest rates just went down. Fed rate just knocked them down. I think it was just like today or yesterday. But let's see if that changes how people are buying in this price range. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think this house is overpriced? Do you like it or do you hate it? I have some ideas. I am really curious about what you think. But if you've gotten to the end of this video, please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, and I appreciate the love. And I can't wait to hear or read your comments. I will see you at the next house. Peace.